Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. So today we are going to make a new Mastercam file for mold design. So it's very easy to make this mold design, but like a lot of guys were getting difficulties for that. So I'll be guiding you with all the steps that are needed to be done for your mold design. So let's open our handbooks first. So that's what I would prefer since all the instructions are given in the handbook. So if I try to show you, like I have a screen for this handbook, like I opened it on my Blackboard, but you guys have your physical handbook, that's good. So you have to open that, and I'll be following all these instructions too. And let's start making this mold design project. So the first thing that you have to do is make an autosave. So as you can see, is there is the autosave function that we have here. So I'll select autosave and the interval I'll take is 5 minutes. Okay, and overwrite existing file names. These are the two functions that I'll tick, and then our autosave is done. It's still loading. Okay. And then we are going to hit save. So it's going to save my file in OneDrive, so that's good. I'll name it as mold design, so there's no big deal. Okay, I'll save it right here. Okay, so as you can see on the top, it shows that my name, and now we are going to make a view sheet. So let's right click on it and rename it as our core. And then the other one, we're going to rename it as a cavity. So this is the most important thing that you have to do in while making your Mastercam file, because I've seen a lot of guys are not making your levels properly. So and your all levels, like all your wireframes and solids are in the same level, and it's hard to distinguish which level has its own purpose. So the first level I'll give as the mold design. Okay, and I'll take 101 for core and 102 for cavity. Okay, and 103 for wireframe. I forgot to make the wireframe level before, but it should be fine since I have organized my levels here. So I'll start with the wireframe here now since I have it. So let's go for the core first and select wireframe as our active level. There is no need to make these three visible, and my plane should be top. Toolpaths, I don't have any, and let's save it real quick. Let me change the autosave function. I'll make it 2 minutes. Okay, so the first thing that it tells us to make a rectangle around which should be four. Oh, escape, which should be what's going on here. Okay, width should be 4 inches, height should be 3 inches. Okay, arc to center is a rectangle. And now what you have to do is there are two ways to make your small rectangles, one over here and the other one over here, like one over here and the other one over here. So what you can do is either you can take a line parallel, or you can also like make another two rectangles. So what I will do is I will take line parallels. I need 1.75 here. Okay, I'll lock it. So this way I don't have to type 1.75 again and again. So these are my lines. Now I'll hit divide. I don't need these. Okay, so these are the all lines that I need. And the next thing that we have to do is we have to extrude this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select core first. Since I'm making core first, um, I'll go to solids. So this is the main thing that you have to do. Is if you have selected core, the only thing that should be in your levels for core is the extruded solid for the core. And when you go to cavity, you have to switch your view sheet and hit cavity. Okay, so let's start extruding this. And I'll make a chain first. This is my overall chain. And then I'll go to the reverse side. Okay, and I have to go 1.25 down. Okay, and then I'll hit tick and then select these two chains, the smaller ones. Okay, um, not like this. There's a trick to select these chains, like mm, reverse. No, no, not like this. Okay, um, hold on a sec. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to wireframe break. I won't be able to use that. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to select this, break two pieces. Okay, it's not allowing me to do that. Hit escape if is there any like okay. So I had interface already open, so it says select an entity to break. I will break this entity from here, this entity from here. Same on the other side, this entity from here, this entity from here. Okay, and then hit escape. And after that, we will extrude cut these two. So as you can see, there is one entity in my core levels. I'll hit extrude. Need regeneration. Yes. Okay. Give me one sec. Yes. Solid. Okay. So select top now. I have to select the chain again. Rechain all like this, and okay. Uh-huh. Take the other side. Okay. So now it is. It's going to be fine. Okay, this is our full chain now, and we are going 1.25 down, then hit this, and then we are going to do extrude cut. Hit top again, select chains, um, not this one. Okay, this is a full chain, the same as same in here. So like this. Select from this. Don't select it from here to here. It will show you three arrows, and your solid will not work. Okay, and now we have to cut body. How much? It says over in the drawing. So it says that you have to extrude the square as a cut, like 0.75 square. So a lot of you guys think it's saying that you have to extrude cut it to 0.75 like this. So this is not a correct way to do that since um, the thing is that you don't have to go point 0.7 0.75 down. It says that you have to go only 0.375. Thing it's the reason why it says here 0.75 is because this whole square is 0.75 inches square. That's why it's saying that. Okay. Uh, we have performed our extrude cut. Now we are going to go on cavity side and we have to remove this level and we have to change our plane too. So we are going on a bottom plane now. Okay. And we have to perform the same thing here. I'll select cavity this time as my um okay. And now do the same here too. Okay, like this. Select and then done. Yep. I take 1.25 this time. And if I could, yeah, I can't select it. That's fine. And we are going to perform a extrude cut. Select this from here, here, and here. Select this one from here, here, and here. Here. Now we are going to perform cut body of 0.375. So, yeah. So this is our um, project. So I will change the color of this one, change it to green. So if I try to combine them, it should look like this. Um, I made a mistake here. So the thing is that still I've done both of them the same. Okay. So if I go to solids, this is the one. I have to perform like I have to add boss the other way. Should look like this. 0.375 to the top. Okay, I'll regenerate it, save it, levels. Now you can see like this is how it will look. And the core cavity. Okay, I can make a one more view sheet for assembly so I don't have to switch levels again and again. So what I'll do, I will on all the levels here and I'll go to core side first, hit top, and then if you go to solids here, it says draft faces. So you have to draft all your faces like that. Don't have to add something like these two faces, you have to draft them and these two faces. Okay, that's one. Um, I need 10. Okay. Um, um, Hello everyone. So I'm back again with the mold making video. So I've made like a first part of this mold making for just the wireframes and how to make only the wireframes. But the thing is that it only recorded for 13 minutes and I made like 51 minutes of full video, but it didn't record it. So I'm only going to start from the toolpaths in this video, and you can see if anyone's lacking behind in the wireframes, please like contact me in the college and like meet me in person for that. But like I'm going to show you like how to create all the toolpaths. So the first thing that you have to do is like do the stock setup. Uh, let's see my stock setup real quick. So this is my stock setup for, wait a sec. Yes, that is weird. Okay, so if I go to my levels, I should have been here with the core, not with the cavity. So this is my core, and this is my cavity, and this is my full assembly. And if I go to core and show you the core stock setup, it will look like this. But the wide shows height this much. We'll only take it to selection, already make another selection. That is weird. Edit bounding box. 5. Okay, so I have to remove this one, remove, then select this bounding box. Huh, yeah. So this is the bounding box that I'm going to use for this stock setup. And if I go to the cavity one, this is the cavity one stock setup. Now we are just going to move on to our toolpaths real quick. I'm not going to show you like how much speeds and feeds I'm going to take. It's like it depends on you, like how much fast you have to go. Like if you try to go on according to my speeds and speeds, you will risk your parts, and so it takes a lot of calculation to uh, move that part in that much high speed. Um, like let me go to the plane real quick. I should be on the top for this wireframe, the core one. And let's start with the 3D milling. So what I'm going to do, okay, what I'm going to do first is the facing. I face this whole part, and the chain that I'm going to select is the wireframe, and like uh, C plane, and this wireframe from here to here. This is the wireframe that I'm going to use, and I think I should use a dynamic mill tool, cut parameters, dynamic, and stock leave on floor should be 0 as always. Tool that I'm going to use is filter, ball and mill. I'm going to use a 3/8 flat end mill. Okay, I have to delete this one. Yes, change this one to tool number 1. Okay, I have to change this one to tool number 1. Tool number should be 1. Finish. Okay, so cut parameters. This is all the same linking parameters. I'm taking clearance as 1 inch. I don't take less than 1 inch or more than 1 inch, since this is like appropriate. Not taking any depth. It's all absolute, absolute, and absolute, absolute. For the coolant, I'm taking on plane should be all top. So now it's doing the facing. And the next thing that we have to do is the optirough. Okay, so the optirough function says you have to select whole, the control A. Hmm, wait a sec, I have to clear the selection. Go to levels. I don't need this wireframe. Now let's see. Control A, avoidance in whole, and I'll take my machining region as only this one. Okay, just one of them. and um, then I will use 0.02, leave stock here 0.02, 20 thou, boundary. You don't need to give it a boundary from outside. Okay, this is the end mill that we are going to use a quarter-inch end mill for this one. Okay, uh, a quarter-inch ball and mill. Go to cut parameters. This is good. So that should be by the near closest, and your step over should be 15, no more than 15, since like I said, I should have told you earlier, but I'm going here for 2.5, and my this should be this is 6,000 for me, and then I'm going to use it as 2.5, 60% feed rate. That's too much. That's why I was saying you can change it to 2 if you want. Should be good. 48. That's good. Linking parameters, I always take minimum vertical retract. I don't want like go in air again and again. Only makes a small difference, but that's okay. And show me like go to my toolpath, steep and shallow. The minimum depth it should go is this much, and that's it. Okay, it's automatically detecting it and so finishing it automatically. I haven't taken any of the boundaries or anything yet, but that's still pretty cool. Yeah. Um, thing that I prefer the most is like to um, use step up to like it's already written in the in like my in the book that how much step up and step down you have to take and how much step over you have to take. And if I go to like my tool control, there was a function to select the boundary. Um, I'm not using it since like Brett told us that we don't have to use it. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. But I would say I will use it. I'll use it. Go to parameters. Hmm, why it's not working? Select a boundary. I'll select no. Let's select partial chain, no faces. Okay. So this is the boundary that I'm selecting. So I'll do stay inside. And now it's only doing this. And like if I try to use transform here for this one, rotate instance only one angle should be 180 degrees. Hmm. Okay, there we go. It's a very easy method that you can use rather than performing the full operation. Okay, and the next thing that we are going to machine is this thing right here. So what I was using for this one is flow line, and okay, so I will put it right here. I want this, and this, and selection check this, and this. Tech flow line, uh, show tech. Yep. So clearance that I'll take is 1 inch. Top of the stock doesn't really matter. I'll stock to leave on drive. Scalp height I am taking 10th thou since I'm taking a roughing cut first. Okay, and I will leave here only 2 thou, it's fine. And I have to like check the flow line too. Mhm. Oh, that is weird. Hmm. Okay. Uh, Gap settings, no cutting zigzag. Yep, should do it. Surface it is not this. Yes, yes. Dry surfaces are these ones. And selection. Now, if I huh, flow line. So this is the one that will actually look like this, right? Step direction is good. Cutting direction is good. Okay, I don't think so. I need anything in here. Yeah, okay. There's a bit of a problem that I got as to check the flow line. Step direction, cut direction would be like this. Yeah, click enter, and it should be like this. Oh, my mistake that I should have selected a ball mill here. I'll use one at point ball and mill. Select tool from library, filter. 1/4 ball and mill. No, 1/8 ball and mill. There we go. Um, there's one problem that I've got is I have to make this tool number 4. Should be number 4 finish should be number 3 finish. Yes, okay. And the number 2 that I'm going to use is that is so weird. Like select tool from library, filter out. I need a quarter inch flat animal. This is my number 2. And I'll regenerate all of it. Here we go. So these are the 2 toolpaths that we have done. I will take the flow line and copy it and paste it right here. The only thing that we have to change now is the scalp height. I'm taking it as 1 thou. And here we go. We got our finishing plus all of that. And we have to, yeah, surface. Don't put anything on here. Okay, here we go. They see the parameters of this one. I need nothing here but 2 thou here. Should be good now. Hmm. And the next tool pattern that we are going to use is hybrid. Some of you guys are using surface finish, but I think the hybrid is more compatible for that. We don't have to take any machining stock here. Avoidance is just as always. Control A, full part. Machining, we are going to machine this. Okay. And tool, we are going to use quarter inch ball and mill. And this is all the same. Cut parameters, zigzag, and step flat detection. It all depends on you. I guess, did I selected? Let me see. Okay. Should I selected only these 3? Okay. Yeah. So this is okay. I got this tool control. Do I need any boundary or not sure? I don't need any boundary for this one since it's just a finishing. Plane, this, toolpath type, finishing, cut parameters, deep and shallow, retract, minimum vertical retract. This should be 1 inch. And this is done. Computing error. Okay, flat detection. There we go. So this is what my toolpath will look like. Um, the other function that I should have told you about is earlier, like I learned it from one of my friend. Is this one only display the selected operation? So it will only display you the selected operation that we are performing. So this is the selected operation that we are performing today. And yeah, I might have to use flag detection over here. Yeah, and machining region, that's one too. Yep. Okay, this is too much. So what you can also do is like go on here and go to parameters. You can go to cut parameters and remove flags detection to 3000 should be good. There you go. Yeah, it's only going to take around I guess 5 to 10 minutes, 21 minutes. Well, I'll give you a new idea for that one too. So the next thing that you have to do is toolpath transform, same as the other one. Instance one would be 180 degrees. There we go. It will make the same toolpath on the other side too. There we go. Um, like you should have done the counter here. If I remove this, okay, okay, this is good. Uh-huh. And the this side is pretty much done. So the only next things that you have to be careful about is like we are going to do the counter and our shape. So I'm going to on all the levels, okay? And now we have to perform just a 2D milling. So the thing is I have to perform dynamic mill and I have to select the machining region, select wireframe. That's one. Okay, no avoidance region. I'll take this. Stay inside. I will use 1/4 flat and null, and this is what it will do. And after that, I will use the same program. Select same previous wireframe avoidance region. This one. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to you do is I'm going to filter out my tool. So I'm going to use 1/8 blend animal this time. Cut parameters are the same. Stock to leave should be 0, like on all of them. Clearance I always take 1 inch. Absolute, absolute. The depth is minus 0.02, I guess 0.3. 30 thou bottom, and you see the stock here. You have to do rest material, and it will show me Yes, I haven't done a depth on this one either. 0, 3. Absolute clearance 1 inch. There you go. So I have to regenerate this. Yeah, okay, this is it. Uh-huh. Okay. So if I go to cut parameters, I have stock here. That's why it's making the toolpath again and again. There we go. And the next thing that we have to do is take a counter here, single line, this way, this way, the other way, the other way, tool. We are going to use a flat end mill, cut parameters off. Since we are going on the top, no lead in, lead out. I'm only going to adjust, like I don't want any entry or exit. Length, I'm taking 50%. Absolute, 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 absolute. I'm going 10,000 deep. If I try to see the safe boundary here real quick, it is starting from here. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Go to toolpath, toolpath type, selected them the wrong way, rechain all, this way, all of them. Uh, Inward. All right. And we are going to make the same counter here, like a single line. This one doesn't really matter. Uh, um, go from this side, go from this side, reverse, lead in, lead out, off for this one. Tool, I'm going to use flat and mill again. Linking parameters same. Depth this time is minus 0.001. That's it. Okay. And the next thing we are going to do is this part right here. Just this counter again. Take any of the side. Take I guess you need a ball and mill for this one. 1/8 flat and mill, I guess, and 1/8 flat and mill, and K compensation is good. No lead in, lead out. Linking parameters is good, but the depth is this time is 40 thou. Tick. Should have taken multiple cuts, but let me see depth of cuts. Take two. Expect it's going to one. Still not good enough. Okay, there you go. Now it's taking two cuts. Now this is done. The only thing that's left is to make this part. So what I'll do is I will select the engrave function and select all my wireframe. Select for the single line and select chains. This, and this, then this. Okay, just give me 1 second. If I select this, okay, okay. If I go to my geometry, yep, this is good. Rechain all, go to the other side, from here to here to here. These, okay, these should be inside, inside, inside. These should be outside, outside, and outside. There we go. And now about the engraving function. So the next tool we are going to use is the other one, is quarter inch chamfer. And just to make sure it doesn't have any more than two or three thou step, no more than that. And then I will select the clearance, 1 inch, depth should be absolute and absolute, and my depth should be minus point, I guess, should be 30 thou, should be fine. No stuff to leave. Rough, first rough, then finish. Step over and tolerance is good at depth. Okay, it will now create. Okay, here we go. So our first part is done for the core part. That's fully done. So if I try to select all the tool paths and try to run it, I'm pretty sure it's going to take more than an hour or 2 hours. Uh, but we have to see if we are not missing anything. Color loop I will on. Home, stop operation. I don't want this. I just want flute length. Okay. So the first thing it's doing is the facing. As you can see, it's the Z is 0. Okay. Let it do the facing real quick. And the facing is done. Okay. Now it's doing this. It's making small steps right here. And it will do the same operation on the other side too. Okay. And now it will make this flow line. You see, it made this. Then it will finish it, right? And after that, it's going to make this with the ball end mill. And now the other one. Okay, and after that, it's going to machine this part. See, these are left, so it will be cleared in the rest milling operation. And now these for the vents 10 thou, and these are 1 thou. And after that, it made these this like cut out here for our tag. After that, it's going to do the chamfer milling. Oh, did the chamfer milling, but that's it's pretty weird. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. My bad. So in the engraving, I should have selected 50. There we go. I'll do the engraving. Okay, I'm just going to show you the finished part this time. Here we go. So this is what it made. Okay, our core side is done. Now we are moving to the cavity side. So what I will say prefer is take this whole part just as it is and select all these and right click, copy, and then move this arrow to the bottom, go to the cavity side and control V. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, copied operation. May need regeneration. Planes should be bottom this time. Okay, so you have to make sure your planes should be at the bottom too. Since I'm going to remove the facing operation because I don't need the facing operation in my first part. Okay, okay, yeah, going to delete the facing operation. I don't need it. And now, I have to go to the Optera function. Go to parameters real quick. So this is a roughing operation. I want you to select the avoidance again since we have changed our part. Clear selection, Control A. Our full part is in the avoidance region. Then if we go to the clearance section, I would clear whole section and select the top here. Let me say shift. Okay. And this too. Boundaries. There is no boundary, but from outside. Okay, I'm using 3/8 hand mill for this, or I should use a quarter inch. That's okay. Uh, cut parameters, near closes. You should be able to use this at like you don't need any depth of cuts or something. Step down is 100%. Steep and shallow, the maximum depth you have to calculate. The maximum depth you need is this much. That's it. Making parameters is all the same. Planes should be bottom, bottom, bottom. Coolant on. There you go. So this is our operation. Let me see, clear all. Mostly this is our roughing operation that we are performing since it's doing two depth of cuts. I will not do two depth of cuts here. I'm going to take this hole in one full sweep. Um, well, not sure why it's still taking two. Step over maximum. Step down is good. Not using anything weird here. Linking parameters is minimum vertical retract. This is all the same. Not sure why it's making two depth of cuts again. Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay. Mhm. So what I'll do is I will copy this and move this, move this here. Oh, I don't need this one. Guess I'll choose horizontal, and then I don't need any stock this time since I am using it as my finishing operation. Toolpath type finishing, avoidance, take all, control A, and selection, machining region, top is full, control shift select these three two, uh, and no boundary needed. I'll use a flat angle, same again, 1/4 flat angle this time. Cut parameters, step down and step depth of cut should be 1. Okay, corner rounding. That's okay, no need for corner rounding. Steep and shallow, no need. Clearance should be 1 inch. Okay, this is what it will do. And so if I try to see this one, okay, I guess I have to delete this one. Yeah, if I try to delete this, still not fixing this. That is really weird. Guess I'll change my tool in here. I'll change it to 3/8. Cut parameters 100%. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing this. Still not fixed. Yes. I'm using this and cut parameters. I'm using material. Step down is good. Step up. Okay, now that should do it. Okay, here it is. This is done, and then this is done. Now we are going to use. Okay, I got it. I got it. This is a flow line, so we just have to change our planes here. We have to change our planes from this to bottom, bottom, and bottom, tech, and surface. Remove this. Drive should be this, and this. That's it. And flow line should be not like that. Cut direction is good. Scallop is good. Okay, this is done. Same with this one. First, change the planes. Bottom. Here we go. Surface मैंने scallop is good. The drive. This, and this. Perfect. Flow line should be the cut direction should be this. Okay, this is done too. So now the only thing that's left is the towers. Hybrid. I'm using this. So top fit. That's weird. Planes. Control A. Tech. If I go to planes, I should be able to select bottom plane first. And after that, I will go to the machining. As we have to take this into consideration. Tool, I'm taking this ball animal. Cut parameters is the same. There is no flat detection, so it should be fine. And if I go to step, changing it to 2000, minimum vertical bead tracked coolant is the same. Voting computation error. Coolant should be on. Linking parameter, cut parameter, model geometry, tool control. There is no boundary. Um, there is one mistake I did, but you see what the mistake that I did. Let me see if I could do this. Computation error. I have to select any boundary for this one, I'm pretty sure. No, planes are all bottom. Toolpath model geometry. selected these three. Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. Clear selection. Control A, this. Select this. And selection. Tick. There we go. These are the toolpaths that it's making. So you see this transform function? It does the same here. So go to the parameters. Uh, you see the hybrid right here. I'll select this, rotate 180 degrees, and it will do this on the other side. And now it's time for these. Like I have to go to the parameters, um, machining region. Oopsie, levels, outline. It's the same. Wireframe. Okay, so the only thing that I have to do is change this bottom, bottom, cut parameters. Nothing has to be changed. Linking parameters. I'm going this much deep and I'm using this. There you go. Okay, and uh, okay, there's only one that I have to consider. Like I only have to change the planes for these ones. Since my toolpaths are already wireframe is already been selected. Okay, my rest milling is done. And then this, this, have to go to planes, change it to bottom. There we go. Same with this one. Planes, bottom, parameters, bottom. Okay, that's done too. So the only thing that's left is the engraving. So what I will do is I will on my name's logo and select the geometry. I'll rechain all. Select this. Huh, this chain should be inside, right? Yes, it is inside. And add the other way. Okay, should be this way. Okay, this way. This the other way. Should be this way. The other way. Should be like this. Should be like this. Okay, so now we are good. And I have to change the parameters. bottom. Okay, this and this. And that's it. This side is done too. It was pretty easy. So if I try to select all these operations and try to run it. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on a sec. Um, these are the operations that we want to see. It's going to take around the same time. Yeah, around the same time. Now it's facing like Optera. Okay, now it's doing horizontal. Okay, now the next operation. There we go. This done with the 10th house scallop. This is 1st house scallop, and then it will do these. And now the same with the other one. And now it will machine this. Then after that, it will do rest milling. After that, these vents, 1000 vents. This, okay, there we go. This, and after that, it will do my engraving. There we go. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any doubts, please don't be shy to reach out to me. I will be in your college to help you. And like if you want to get any of the other services, I'm a tutor too. So please reach out to tutor advisor. So I will mention her email in the description, and you can email her about if you want any tutoring session, or I will explain you how to operate Mastercam on its full extent till the semester third. And this is everything for this video. And your both parts are now ready to be machined and get right into it. Just change your speeds and feeds. Thank you.